Hello, welcome to Farming Simulator 22. Let's play White Farm. I'm your host, Field and Skylines. How's everybody doing out there today? We've moved ahead to May. We've got a few changes. You can see all the jam is missing. Where's the jam? Well, I loaded it up because we have to sell it today. So that's one of the big things we had to do today. Another thing, yesterday or last month, I upgraded our trailer. It is about twice as big, well, it's twice as much almost, as our old trailer. So you can see some of our money went down due to that. So let's go ahead, jump into the truck, and let's go get all of our strawberries sold. We have 33,000 liters. I don't know if I'm going to be able to pull this or how long to pull this, so I'm going to go nice and slow. We'll talk about what we all have to do today on the farm, other than use this jam. Let's take a look first where we're going to sell the jam. $11.94 at the grocery mart. $12.28 at wholesale. I think we're going to take it to wholesale because that's a better price. All right. So the question is, do I want to drive it up there, or do I want to trust a worker? I think I'm going to trust a worker. That'll be the safest. Know how well my driving goes. So we're going to carefully set off a worker for the wholesale. Oops, that's too far back. All right. And while that's going on, I think we will feed some cows and talk about what we have going on today. So we have to herbicide all of this in here because we'll have weeds. See all those weeds we have to get? So we got to do that. Then if we check, this looks like we need to get some fertilizer down. So we'll have to probably do some fertilizing in here. We need to fertilize and lime the grass from the other day. So that is the biggest chores we have, along with, of course, taking care of our animals and our setting up daily sales. So let's take a look. Let's go all the way up to the pigs. We have quite a few more pigs. You know, them not grouping is going to be a pain. But we did have 3 new baby pigs, which is good. They keep growing. We have plenty of food in there for now. Once that food gets below 20 to 15,000 liters, we'll restock. Chickens need food. Our cows definitely need some food. Plenty of milk to sell, which is good. And chickens need food. Excuse me. So let's go ahead and take care of feeding our cows while we wait for that worker to get our jam ever so carefully up to cell phone. So that is the work we have to do today, though. It's a lot of just taking care of our fields, getting ready. We'll have a harvest here in a few months of the barley. Obviously, that grass we didn't mow, so we'll have grass we could mow at any time if we need some filler work. So, all right, it looks like our worker is there, so we'll kick that off and start feeding. And let's jump up by our worker. All right, so we're going to carefully bring this 33,000 liters of jam. And there we go. It starts to automatically take them. Try to flip around, see if it gets them all. It did not. So 0. Still have a couple on here. Don't know why. Something's happening. Try this again. There we go. Still have 1,000. It really doesn't like this last one. I don't know if it's because it's upside down. Huh. Alright, let's try taking it up to the grocery mart. Maybe that trigger will accept it. I'll try the bakery. The bakery took it. For some reason, it really does not like that. All right, well, we'll just take it back to the farm. We will get it unloaded somehow, and we'll sell it next time. But I missed how much we made, so let's set up a worker, and then we'll go into the finances and see how much we got from all that jam. Finances. So for environmental score, we got 3,684, and it's showing harvest income, so that must be what that was for 39,329. So a grand total of $42,000, $42,750 selling that jam. So that's not too bad. That basically paid for that trailer that we just bought, and we still have $160,000 worth of $161,000. Plus, we have all that corn we have to sell next month. So, I think we'll be able to afford at least the. What am I trying to do? I need to load this up. That should help us afford the header for the corn harvest that we're going to do, the expanded header. So yeah, so I think what we're going to do is we're going to feed all the animals here in a quick time lapse, and then we will get back to. Actually, I'm going to do the feeding in a jump cut because we're going to do some time lapse with our field work, I think. So we'll do a quick jump cut right here. So I'll see you in a little bit. So we sold off everything, and we fed our animals, and so we're in good shape. I also got a bale of silage, 3 small hay bales that we can shred and put in the feeder here. We're running a little low. We'll probably have to do that next month with the other feeder. But the first thing we're going to do is we are going to take care of our herbicide. Getting the weeds in these fields is probably the most important thing we can do. And I think we'll do them all kind of together with the sensors on. That will be important. Then we got to check these fields and see if they need, like, what are they saying for fertilizer and stuff like that. So if I jump out, I mean, it's saying nitrogen is perfect. pH, we kind of like here. It says nitrogen is perfect, but there's 0 and 0. So I don't know what that really means. Like, there's no nitrogen on here, but it's perfect. What does that? I don't know. That confuses me. I don't know how that's going to happen, what's going to happen with these fields, but what happened here? All I can do is let's go kill some weeds, right? That's all I can say. And we can get these fields to the best as we can. And if we have a bad harvest, we have a bad harvest, and then we just try to fix it next time. So as you can see, we're up to 189,000 after we sold everything we had to sell. And guess what popped into the used equipment kit? Obviously, it's going to be a tractor since I just said tractor. And look at this thing. We can't afford it because once we get everything on it that we need on it, it's over 200 some thousand. And it's not exactly the tractor we want, but that is the tractor we, that's the size. We want something in that 300 area. So maybe, fingers crossed, next month we'll get something similar to that, just not quite as fancy. What else is going on? So yeah, so we're gonna get the herbicide down. I'm loving this farm right now. We're in good shape. We have some really big fields. We have cows that are producing a lot of milk, eggs that are getting produced. Like we're getting almost 22 grand this month in egg and milk alone to go with that 40 something that we had with the jam, which we don't get jam every month, but it's still a good thing. So we are making good income. So I don't think it'll be a problem for us to afford that next header. In fact, if I can get a worker sit off on here, I will pull up the header thing. Just let me see, the problem with workers will be interesting because it won't do both fields at the same time, which I guess is okay. So, but yeah, I think we're already able to record that. So I think the header is 121,000, and even if we bought it now, that would be us 68-ish thousand dollars in cash remaining. We have, like I said, we've been selling milk and eggs. I don't know how prices are. I know milk prices are going to go up for a couple months. I don't know how egg prices are. If they go up or down during the summer. Plus next month we have the corn that we're going to sell. So I think I might just buy that updated header just so I can bring the harvester back, have it back home. So yeah, we're getting that kit that we need. We got the telehandler, which was kind of a surprise. That's coming in handy, but pretty nice to have. So, but I think I'm going to set a worker off right now. We will take a look here at the store on our headers. And I think it was this one that we were looking at, or was it this one? 6 miles an hour, 12 meters, 121,000. 12 meters, 6 miles an hour, 125,000. Interesting. I don't remember which one of these I tested with, but we are going to go with this one. It does not show our case, but we're going to give it a go and I tested something, one of these. If this isn't the right one, we can return it and lose money. And yeah, so we'll just go ahead, go for it. I don't know what stock handling means, Stomper or Devastator. So we're just going to stay with none and 5. Looks like our worker is struggling a bit. We'll have to do some cleanup, obviously. But let's go ahead and bring. Well, let's see if we can at least run it. So we can pick it up. It's unfolded. Man, that's big. Pull the harvester. I mean, it got up to 6 miles an hour there, so I think we're going to be all right. So let's just fold everything back up. I think it's going to work. I think we're in good shape. Now we're going to fill up that harvester pretty darn quick. I mean, it doesn't hold a lot, but that's okay. It's going to take up the whole highway. It's a good thing we have traffic turned off because, yeah, we've run into some problems. This is where you take one of those farm roads home, but traffic's turned off, we're good. So, all right, I'm going to stop a time lapse here to get the spraying done and to get this harvester back home. So we'll see you once this work is done. All right, time to get this field limed. Let's get it fertilized. We also have to try to figure out what's going on with those other fields. I don't know why they're not going to take any fert. I'm wondering if I have to just plow them all up again at the end of the season or not. I don't know. But we gotta get this job done. And then I took a fertilizing contract, not necessarily for the money, but mainly for just to use up some of our fertilizer so that we can get our shed producing fert again. So, but we are going to knock out getting this field limed, fertilized. I think that's one of the last jobs. We do have to shred some hay and some silage into the one feed thing yet, but I think that's something I can do as part of the outro of this episode. So, as you can see, we're around $62,000. We have plenty of money. Might be able to get a good jump on a tractor or a field. Hopefully, a tractor will show up. If not, if we hit that 200,000 point, we can start thinking about buying one. Like I said, JVC, Fast Track, and John Deere 8 are kind of the two I'm looking at right now, along with anything else that might pop into the discount bin that has, those 300, at least 300 horse, or a little more, a little bit bigger. Just what we need for this farm. But yeah, we will get this limed. And like I said, we'll get the fert on this, and we'll do the fert contract. So let us do another quick time lapse. Okay, we will get this done. See you shortly. All the ferting is done. So all that's left is really getting these bales shredded. So I can do that on camera. And that's our outro. So hopefully it's a little shorter of an episode. Hopefully you enjoyed it. Hopefully you're enjoying the series. If you enjoyed this episode, though, do please give it a thumbs up. If you enjoy the content on my channel, please think about subscribing. Comment down below on your thoughts on what we should be purchasing next. Love to get that tractor, but it's just not the right tractor for us right now. But we do need something just like that. And so let me know in the comments. I think we're in a good place here on the White Farm. So thank you for watching, and please have yourselves an excellent day. Goodbye.